Spears Computer World here with the review of the Intense Multi-Purpose Website Template by Template Monster. If you've looked at any of our other reviews of templates, we've reviewed WordPress templates, and then we also reviewed the Spectrum Moto CMS template, which allows you to drop and drag different components into your work area or change text on the front end. But here today with the Intense Multi-Purpose template, we're going to show you the difference that it has when compared to the others and what you'll need to make the needed changes. So after the break, we'll kind of show you a live demo and then we'll jump into the installation. So we're back after the break. So one thing you'll notice is that this theme is packed with so many features. It also has various child themes that you're able to use in case you have a certain niche that you want to try to tackle. So if you're a photographer, you'll be delighted to know that they have a template for that. And as you can see, the various choices that you have, we won't go over or click on all of those now, but the different features that you have these RD plugins, which are pretty much ran by JavaScript coding. So you'll be able to take advantage of what this template has to offer. And you also see you have your social widgets, your headers, your footers, different variations of that, page loaders, form plugins, the Google reCAPTCHA, charts and graphs, and then a advanced UI kit. You have several components of pages that you're able to choose from, so you can pick what you want and how you want to style your website template to fit your needs. So you have a lot of different pages and variations of the pages, as you can see here below. And then with your portfolio, you have different grid layouts that you can choose from. With the blog, you also have different choices to choose from. And then from your shop, you're able to do so as well. And then the different components that you have. Some that stand out are the counters, maps, media elements, grid system, call to actions, list of comments, content boxes. Now, I know you're wondering, okay, how do I install this and how do I get started? Because you're pretty excited to get started. One thing you'll note and one thing I'll point out is that you will need an HTML editor. This will allow you to update the files for any of these pages that you want to use on your website. So you have to have some experience with a HTML text editor of some sort, such as Notepad++ or Notepad, but I prefer Notepad++. And then if you go and scroll down here, Template Monster, they always let you know what you'll need. So let's look for the tools here, or what's required. Let's go to details. So the software required is the Adobe Photoshop software that allow you to edit any of the PSD files that come with the template. And then, of course, you'll need to be able to extract the zip file. So you'll need something like WinZip. And then these are some recommended text editors: Sublime Text 2, Notepad++. So after the break, we'll show you how you can start editing this web template. So unlike other templates that we've reviewed, this one's a little different. It's different in the sense of that you have to be a person that's familiar with coding. In our previous reviews, we showed you some cool features with the WordPress templates that you're able to kind of drag and drop components into the web space and then edit the text on the front end. Those are cool things to do. But if you really want to learn some advanced features, I recommend you get into the coding aspect of a website design, because that's helps you to appreciate true web design. But if you're a person that's impatient and says, you know what, I want this intense website multi-purpose template in WordPress form, Template Monster does offer a conversion from the HTML template to a WordPress Premium, for $249, and that's a discounted price from $299. So without further ado, we'll jump into it. Another tool that you'll need is FileZilla. I have the portable version, but you can install the software on your hard drive. And I won't go into actual uploading of the files, but I'm going to kind of show you what you need. You're going to need to put in your host, which is usually FTP dot colon, backslash, www.yourcompany.com, or you could just simply just put in the name of your company depending on your domain or hosting registrar. In my case, it would be Spears Computer World, and then my username would be one that I either created or the default one that your provider gave to you, and then the password, and then a port for security. And what you would do is, if you wanted to upload this folder, you would just simply click upload. It would put those files there. But for me, I recommend all of my clients, for those who would love to get into any aspect of coding, is to edit these bad boys on your local machine. So once you open up the Intense Multipurpose template folder, you'll want to go into the site folder. And once you go there, you'll have access to all the HTML files. You'll also have access to the style CSS file. And earlier I showed you the different options for the different types of child themes. So if this is one that you want, all you would have to do is simply hit Control A in FileZilla, right click, and click upload. It'll load that exact child theme up on the server, so you'll be able to do what you need to do. So I'm going to take one of the child themes, because what it does is it takes different components of what it is that you'll want to deal with. Let's see here. I'm going to open with I don't want to open with Atom, but what I'm going to first do is show you how the template looks in the browser. So one thing you'll want to note here is the local file location. So as long as I keep my files in this folder or in this location, any changes I make will update on my local drive. And I recommend anyone using this theme or template to make your changes on the local drive. That way you'll be able to kind of see what you're getting into before you upload it on the server. And so what we're going to use is Notepad++, and I'm going to go to that folder. And what I want to be able to do is go to the folder, go to site, and I'm using the gem child theme, and then index. So right off the bat, this may look foreign to some, but for web developers, this is a web developer's dream to code. So as you can see here, it's well coded, well structured, so you'll know where to go as far as your nav bar. So as you can see here, we'll kind of set these side by side, kind of let you see what's going on. So you see your menu there. And so I'm going to go in and just make an edit here. I'm going to make that save to my index.html file. Then over here, I'm going to go and refresh. So once this is loaded, as you can see, it's reflected of the changes that I made over here. And the beauty of using Windows is you're able to snap the different components to the left or to the right, and then you're able to compare the code and then get a visual over here. And so this is what you'll have to do throughout all of the coding. You'll have to make sure that each page references correctly. And what makes this easy to go through and code is because of the structure. And when you have coding that is structured, then it makes it a lot easier for the user to go in and make the needed changes. So your pros are that you get a more efficient website. It won't take a long time to load when compared to WordPress. themes because you have a lot of plugins and such. With this, it's straight code, so you have a faster user experience. Downside is you have to go in and change the code yourself and make sure that you update it, which if you get practice and take advantage of different resources, you'll be able to do it. So this is the intense thing with Spirits Computer World. We will go into more detail based on the comments that we get below on this video on things that you want to see and how you can better edit this software. If you want to be able to get this theme from us, you can go to our website and go to shop, go to CMS templates, and you'll be able to go in and type in Intense, and you'll be able to get this at a discounted price of $53. This is Spirits Computer World signing out.